You know, one of the biggest questions people ask is this: who really is Jesus? Some say he's just a good man. Some say he's just a prophet. Some say he was wise but not God. But the truth is, Jesus didn't leave us to just wonder. He told us straight up who he is. In John 10 verse 30, Jesus says, "I and my Father are one." Now that's huge. Think about it. He's not saying me and the Father are on the same team. He's not saying we agree on things. He's saying we are one. The people back then understood exactly what he meant. That's why they got mad and even tried to stone him. They thought he was making himself equal with God. But the reality is, he wasn't making himself equal. He is equal. He's not just a man. He is God in the flesh. Now fast forward to John 14 verse 9. One of his disciples, Philip, said, "Lord, show us the Father and that will be enough for us." And Jesus looked at him and said, "Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father." Man, that's deep. You want to know what God is like? Look at Jesus. You don't have to guess. You don't have to make up your own picture of God. Jesus is the picture. Let me put it like this. Imagine you're trying to explain the sun to someone who's never seen it. You could describe the heat, the light, the way it rises every morning. But if you could just pull back the curtain and let them see it for themselves, that would be enough, right? That's what Jesus did. He didn't just talk about God, he showed us God. When Jesus healed the blind, that was the Father's heart. When he fed the hungry, that was the Father's care. When he forgave the sinner, that was the Father's mercy. When he welcomed the outcast, that was the Father's love. And that changes everything for us today. Because a lot of people think God is far away, untouchable, too holy for you to come near. But Jesus says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. That means God is not hiding from you. He's not running from you. He's not waiting to crush you. No, he came close in Jesus so you could know him. Now let me ask you this. When life gets hard, when you're going through pain, who do you turn to? Some people run to money. Some run to friends. Some try to drown it out with distractions. But none of those things last. Jesus says, "Look at me. I and the Father are one." In other words, when you know him, you're not just walking with a man, you're walking with God himself. And this isn't just head knowledge, it's personal. The God who made the universe, the God who holds the stars in his hands, is the same God who listens when you pray, the same God who sees your tears, the same God who knows your struggles. So maybe today you feel forgotten. Maybe you're wondering if God even cares. Let me remind you, if you've seen Jesus, you've seen the Father. You've seen his love, his power, his mercy, his grace, and he's still the same today. That's why this matters. Jesus is not just another teacher. He is not just another prophet. He is God. And when he says, "I and the Father are one," he's giving us the greatest truth we could ever hold on to. God came close, and through Jesus, you and I can truly know him. So don't just see Jesus as a figure from history. See him for who he really is. God in the flesh, the visible image of the invisible God. And the best part? He wants a relationship with you. That's the message. Jesus and the Father are one. And if you've seen him, you've seen God himself.